Hello everyone, welcome to Kalpa Kendra Tarot. Today I have prepared 3 readings for you on the topic the next precious memory you will create with them. Yeah, I hope it is an interesting topic for you because it is very interesting for me. So let's introduce the 3 groups that I have for you, okay? So for group 1 we have blue goldstone. For group 2 we have Chalcopyrite. I had to learn how to say it. And for group 3 we have ruby in Fuchsite. Fuchsite. Yeah, it's also a very interesting way to pronounce it, which again is very interesting since we have 2 cards that I had to learn how to pronounce, honestly. But you can pause the video based on whether or not you need to in order to select your card. Choose the one that you feel most drawn to. If you feel drawn to more than one card, you can listen to like both of them, and also you can assign a different person to different cards in order to know how, like, what kind of memory you will create, what precious memory you will create with them next. Okay, so that's it. I think I'll see you at the click of your timestamp. Yeah. Hello group 1. So if you had selected the blue goldstone card, then welcome to your reading. Group 1, I really wanted to do a live shuffling for this video, but then I decided that if I already have pre-shuffled like ready cards, then the reading will be shorter. So yeah, let's save time. Maybe next time. So group 1, blue goldstone is a card that talks about ambition, and it is a man-made stone. It is good for somebody who's looking for motivation, but it is largely about inspiring somebody to find their voice, to find their calling, strengthen their confidence, and be ambitious about achieving their goals and chasing that vision in life, that vision that has to do with your like materialistic goals, physical goals. Okay, and since it is a man-made stone, it makes me think that your next precious meeting with this person might be a conversation that you have with this person. Like, there are a couple of scenarios possible. It may be a long conversation you have with this person, where you discuss what you want to do in life, and you discuss, like, you you discuss what your plans are, what all you have done about it, like how you have researched and what all you have found out. You might ask this person for their advice. Now I call this the next precious memory you will create with them, but depending on your circumstances, the next memory you create with them could vary, in the sense that if you don't talk to this person at all, then the next memory you create with them, if it's a conversation even about your career, then it goes on to become a precious memory, because you hardly get to talk to this person. So if you're getting to talk to this person, it's very precious for you, and you would always think of this conversation. You'd go back to this conversation and think, oh, the time that we spoke about this, and he or she said this and that, and it would become a precious memory. Although by the look of it, by the look of the reading, it doesn't feel like it has that precious element to it, but depending on your circumstance, it could be something which is very, very precious for you, because you hardly get to talk to this person, it seems. But the cards, the oracle, gypsy oracle cards for you are falseness and soldier. So what I see from falseness and soldier is that you are not revealing your true nature to this person. In fact, when it comes to revealing yourself, revealing how you actually feel about this person, there is a bit of defensiveness. You feel that you are yet, like, not yet at a place emotionally where you could be honest with this person about what you think about them or how you feel about them. If it is a romantic situation or somebody that you have a crush on, then it could be so that you have not come to a position yet where you feel, where you could show your vulnerability, or you could show your emotions towards this person's towards this person, the feelings you have for them. and they may be in another relationship where you could be like, it could be a crush situation where you have literally no opportunity, or there's literally no way that you could explain to this person, or you could show this person how you feel, and you could put up a facade, and whatever you say to this person might be layered, in the sense that you could show them that you're not interested at all, but you may be interested in, when you speak to them, all you talk about is your plans and goals and what you want to do in life and how to get there. For example, if this person is studying in Oxford, then you might be like, how to get through, and what are the procedures and stuff like that, but you might not get to that point where you actually discuss um, where you actually discuss feelings. Okay, feelings are not coming up here, but somehow it's still a very precious conversation. This could also be a conversation you have with your inspiration. Okay, somebody that somebody who inspires you, somebody you look up to, somebody who's your ideal. That person, could literally be the person that you're asking about. But there is a lot of ego dominating the conversation. The real you hardly comes out. You're putting up a facade. That facade could be of you being either disinterested in them, or you showing some sort of, you're showing something that is not true. Like, for example, if it is somebody that you look up to, if it is a senior who has, again going by that example, who's made it to Oxford, and you want to know what the procedure is, you may not really like that senior a lot, but just because they have made it to Oxford, you are talking to them. Or it could be so, it's, I don't think you don't like this person, or it could be so that you have a crush on them, but you can't tell them, and you have to keep it professional. Like, that is the scenario that is coming through. If it is somebody who's, if it is not a romantic situation, if it is a friendship situation, then you might have a dynamic with this friend where you are not revealing your true feelings to them. Either you like them and not revealing to them, either you like them, you've always wanted to be close friends with them, and you're not revealing to them, or you've never really liked them and you're not revealing it. So whatever, there's a falseness associated with it. There's a man-made demeanor to it. Okay, like man-made attitude. It's not natural. You're not being natural. That's because your stone is also not natural. Okay, 1 second. Group 1, I think you have a better view of the cards now. I adjusted the camera a little bit if everything looks different. Yeah, so then now going to your tarot cards. The first card you have is Ace of Pentacles. So that tells me that the discussion is definitely about a materialistic goal. Something that you are starting. Something that is not yet materialized, but the discussion is on, and that's why it makes me think all the more that it is about a goal that you have in mind, or a vision about which you are talking to this person for their suggestions, and you are trying to manifest a reality. And the next card you have is Magician. So you're trying to manifest a reality about which you are asking for either the process, or how they did what they did. This could be an inspiration, a person that you literally look up to, or it could also be in terms of like, it's, it feels like it is a materialistic goal, but if it's not, if it's, I feel like it's something tangible. But if it's not, if it's about something that has to do with you understanding the details of their life, or finding out something about them, like it could literally not be your goal, but it could just be you talking to them about what they did and how they did it. Okay, so it might not be your goal even, it might just be that you are asking them how they did it, like their journey, how they materialized their dreams and or how they plan to go about it. Yeah, so it might not be your dream, it could be their dream, but whatever, it is a vision, a practical vision, a vision that is waiting to come to life. Okay. The next card you have is the Wheel of Fortune, which is called a Sacred Spinner. So this talks about things like how fortune favored this person, or how, like, the changes that need to be made. Either if this person is talking about their journey, then it is talking about how they transformed and what worked for them. And if you're talking to this person about your journey, then it will talk, like, you will ask them what will work and what all changes need to be made and what kind of transformation they are looking at largely. And then you have Llama, Seeker of Fossils. Okay, another thing came to my mind, which is very weird, but I should tell you. Like, if this is a person that you are uh, talking to for the first time, and, like, in terms of dating, like, you're dating them and this is your first date, or as it happens in India, where you go for arranged marriages, and you are meeting for the first time regarding a marriage proposal. In that case, you are asking, like, it may be so that you're talking about what all changes need to be made in order for you to come together. Like, obviously this is a man-made, like, not all marriages, like, marriages are man-made, but marriages are made in heaven also. So the thing is that you coming together to discuss something very physical, something very tangible, something that is very, that something that belongs to the material world. So you could be discussing how you need to align your resources to come together, changes that need to be made. In that case also, you're not revealing your true self to this person. You're either putting up a front, or you're putting up your best foot forward, um, or you're literally being cold and rude, because cats have a reputation of not being very expressive with their emotions. So, and soldiers, yeah, I mean, that defensive, the defensive, like, the defense like demeanor, the defensive demeanor. So it could be so that you're literally cold with this person, or your enthusiasm doesn't come out. If you're very enthusiastic, you might end up, like, you might end up literally not showing to this person, not revealing to this person that. In terms of Seeker of Fossils as well, which is like the Knight of Pentacles, it shows that a very materialistic, tangible goal is being discussed here. It could also be your, if you are in a relationship with this person and you're discussing, like, your next conversation is this conversation, then sorry, your next precious moment is this conversation, then it could be literally you setting up a business, or you discussing a business idea with them that you always had in mind. Like, you always wanted to work together, or you wanted to come up with a joint venture. If it's a collab with some creator, then a creator that you look up to, it could be like a collab that you're talking about. Okay. Or if it's literally the person that you're dating, then it is maybe you wanted to do business with your partner always, and that is what you're discussing. And even though your true selves are not being revealed here, a lot of your a lot of your fears are not being, I was going to say, a lot of your falseness is not revealed here. A lot of your fears are not revealed here. Even then, I think it is, you consider it a progress from not talking about it at all, from never having talked about it, to actually talking about it. Seeker of Fossils, yes, slow changes that need to be made, and what kind of investment, you know that it's a slow, long process, and you are invested. You're completely, like, you want to know how to go about it. Nurture of Shells, like, this is the first emotion card that comes out. Otherwise, it's all pentacles for you, like 3 pentacles card, literally. So I've said literally a lot of times. I hope you can forgive me. Sea turtle is Nurture of Shells, which is the Queen of Cups. So you feel the emotions of this. Like, even I think there's a lot of emotions involved from both sides, and I think you can sense it, because I read this amazing description. If you've watched my Osho Zen Tarot unbox video, then you would see that there I read out the description of Queen of Cups, and that's like amazing. It talks about how Queen of Cups receives and is also like emptied and is also receiving at the same time. Like it's emptying itself and also receiving it. It's that connected, that emotion, like it's that connected with the universe. So obviously, even if a lot of talks are not going on, you are able to understand each other's emotions, like how you feel about each other and how you feel about the conversation, the behind the scenes, the between the lines, the back of your mind. Those things are coming out. Okay, those things are being felt on both sides, especially by you. Since this reading you're watching, I think you will be able to sense it. You'll be able to feel their emotions, even though a lot would not be said. Like you would know that's literally the falseness, that's literally the defensiveness that I was picking up. I feel that there are emotions involved but not being uttered. Maybe the situation is so, like the situation is such, that's why I feel like it's probably a crush, probably a person that you're not together with. If it's a relationship, then and you are discussing your business venture together, then you feel emotionally towards this goal, towards this project, but you are trying to be rational and logical about it. Okay, and then the last card you have is the Tower, which is a scary card to end with, but not really. Think about it. The Tower only takes away what is not meant to serve you, like what was not serving you. Whatever is meant for you will still be with you. The Tower only takes away what's not meant for you. So the Tower literally will shake you up. This conversation will be remembered, but in a in a way I think it will go on to be precious for you, because of this Tower moment. It will shake you up in the sense you will get to know something which will be shocking, and which will like here you have Wheel of Fortune, here you have Tower, and then you also have the Magician. So you are going to be able to change the reality. It will be the omen of change. The Tower, something is up. Like either if you are talking to your crush, they will tell you that they're not really happy in the relationship that they are in, or they are single now. Or if you're talking to your inspiration, they might tell you that um, they got through Oxford with the help of someone, like they had a like they had some link or something like they already knew someone at Oxford and they helped them. And you might think that, oh my god, I think that they've made it completely on their own, and I had no idea that they knew someone in Oxford. So something like that, like something that will shock you, a detail which will be shocking, which is either shocking for this person, but it will serve you somehow. And the back of the deck energy is Seven of Wands. So I feel like your nature, overall nature, will be defensive. Like you would not give in too much. It's like you go into this conversation, you meet this person. I feel like it's a conversation somehow. I feel like it's either over the phone or over chat, text, something. I don't feel like you are meeting this person. Even if you are meeting this person, the meeting is going to be very, very formal, where you don't reveal too much, and you go into this meeting, you go into this conversation with the mindset of defense. Like I need to protect myself. I can't reveal too much. But it ends up like being one of your precious memories with this person, because I feel like you don't talk to this person often, and when you do, it becomes like when you talk uh, like for so long and you discuss so many things, this person might also tell you that I totally believe you, like I no sorry I totally believe in you. I totally feel like you can do whatever you are, like whatever you have set out to achieve, or your dreams. I totally believe that you can like make them come true. And the way you feel, the way you will feel about this person after this conversation, the way this person will make you feel, will end up making it a precious memory. And see, like this is the highlight of the reading, the Queen of Cups. It's like there's a lot of defensiveness, but eventually there are emotions behind the scenes which is being sensed by both of you, because energy doesn't lie, and you'll be able to pick up on this energy. Okay, so that was the reading for you, group 1. I'm gonna end it here. See you in another reading sometime very, very soon. Group 2, sorry if the camera was shaking a little, but if you chose this card, Chalcopyrite, then welcome to your reading, group 2. What an interesting reading. I've not done this yet, like not done the reading yet, but I can still tell you it's going to be very interesting. Okay, so group 2, if you want to know how many cards group 1 had. You could just like look at the video, like you can just go 10 seconds backward and find out you literally have a lot of extra cards. And I said literally a lot of times for group 1. I don't want to say it for you now. So yeah, you have many extra cards, like so many cards you through for your reading, and I just felt called to take them. I could not take them, because when I was shuffling your oracle cards, they got 2 oracle cards, you got 1 extra. Like literally so many of them were coming out, and now I'm saying literally again. So many of them were coming out. I knew that it entails a lot of things. Like when you, the next memory you are creating with this person is huge, entails a lot of things, could involve marriage, and it might be something that you celebrate not only among yourself but with family and friends. Okay, so the next precious memory you create with this person could be a celebration, something big, could be a wedding. If this is a romantic situation that you're asking about, then this could be huge. This could mean something huge for your connection. And if it is a friendship situation that you're asking about, it could be a huge celebration of either your friend making it to like your friend uh, announcing their wedding, or making it to their dream university. So something like dream job, announces that they are now working with Google or something like that, crosses a milestone in their business, something like that. 100K followers on Instagram, though that is unlikely because the card suggests something more emotional, something more like a lot of what goes on social media could be just an illusion, right? But this is very real, like this is very heartfelt. So let's talk about the card first. Chalcopyrite. This card works on all the chakras. Okay, and it is a card that is favored by Reiki healers and energy healers to like literally transform everything about the person. When a person is going through a lot of difficulties, everything is aligned. Actually, if you're going through a difficult phase, it will also be mirrored in your lifestyle and habits and how you think. So it if it like if you think about, did I call it a card and not a stone? I was talking about the stone. Yeah, so the stone would be able to work at different levels, at many levels. So lifestyle choices and the everyday things that you do, how you think, everything, since it works on all the chakras, this is one of the best stones that you can get for your overall transformation. And that stone coming out for your next precious memory with them, I feel like overall life is changing. Okay, but first let me tell you this, that this stone is specifically good for the first 3 chakras, which is the crown, the third eye and throat. So this chakra will give you access to the spiritual realm, in the sense that you would now have access to downloads and things that you probably didn't understand earlier. Second chakra being the third eye, it will give you vision of the future, to change yourself, like to make you understand where you are headed, like the change that I was talking about, the change that it brings in your lifestyle and overall life, like everything. It would give you the vision about where you should actually, like where you should be headed. And throat chakra, it will help you talk about the things, not only envision and download the things, the information, the changes that you want from the spiritual realm, but also talk about it. And when you can express it, talk about it, you can literally speak it um, into reality, into like you can literally speak and manifest. Okay, so that it gets that physical energy and then it can manifest sooner. So chalcopyrite is that sort of a stone. So basically it is something that you have always wanted. I can understand from your stone that it is something that you have always wanted, have received it from the universe. Everything that you envision has come, and now it is being spoken into manifestation. Like it is being it has got that physical form. Now you're speaking about it, now it's here, it's literally here. The first oracle card you have is Death from Gypsy Oracle. So Death tells me that a situation is ending. Some, like the way this relationship, this connection used to be, your friendship, or it feels like a romantic connection, honestly. Whatever the nature of this connection was, if you guys were in separation, it's ending. It's literally the death of whatever it was, whatever was. And it talks about transformation. This talks about transformation. Like your stone talks about transformation. Your card, first oracle card, talks about transformation. Like literally your old self is dying. This letter, then there's conversation. When I was shuffling the next two cards, everything came out: home, abundance, money, um, like everything, every card that was there, but all the positive cards. I don't really believe in segregating like negative, positive, but all the cards associated with celebration and things that we consider to be happy came out, were trying to come out. But I picked letter and conversation because literally they threw themselves out. And also, you could be getting a letter from this person that confirms this, a letter from this person that confirms the death of a situation that used to be. And you have a conversation. The letter could be the conversation, or you have a long conversation about this. Your letter could be the next precious memory you create with them. Like you get a letter and they explain all of this to you, and they say, and they commit, and they make all these promises, and they reveal their heart to you, and you get to know all this about how they actually feel. The back of the deck energy is thought. So everything they think, everything they thought about you, they are conversing with you about it. Like the conversations about that, and your next memory could also be the conversation. Okay, so but it feels like more than conversation. I'll tell you why. If it's a conversation, it is a conversation about what is meant to be, what is eventually going to happen, what the person has planned with you. Your first card is Judgment, and this card is very beautiful in the sense that both these creatures, the crocodile and the butterfly, are symbols of transformation. And these are like, this is a very odd pairing, butterfly and crocodile. So this card talks about you being honest about who you are. Like this is like when you're transforming, when you transform, everything that you are comes out. Like only when your true nature comes out can you truly transform. If you cannot transform through falseness or fakeness by putting up a facade, only your true nature will come up for transformation. So you're transforming into your honest selves, your authentic selves. This person could be telling you, or this conversation, if it is happening through a letter, or a long conversation if you're having, or if it is a moment that you're celebrating, this person is literally telling you that they are, like, who they are loves you. Who they truly are is actually in love with you. And their true self is like, if they start a conversation, they will start it by saying that I have realized that who I actually am. If I'm being honest about who I am, then I have to tell you that I love you. They will start with something like this. That it's huge that they are exercising self on honesty and like authenticity, and they are in their element, and they have realized that they are for each other. Like they are an odd pairing. Probably you're asking about somebody that you never thought, or logically, conventionally, earthly, materially, it never would make sense for you guys to be together. But that's what the pairing is. Like authentically who I am loves you. Okay, that's what I've realized. And then Ace of Fossils, Ace of Pentacles, it is a very tangible, materialistic, like very physical beginning on this planet. Like it is not something in your head or in your heart, or something that you realize at the level of soul only. It is being physically manifested. Like it is starting, it is a start of something tangible, like physical, real, and something to do with your reality, your like logical, immediate, physical, tangible reality. That is the kind of beginning you're having. Five of Fossils. This thing is also bringing forth like everything. So everything that you were going through that needed transformation, it comes, like it falls just below Chalcopyrite. So everything that needed transformation. Here the donkey is an animal which believes in perseverance. So even through the difficult time, you were actually thinking that I need to, because 5 is a number of transformation, and 5 of Pentacles is a card where you're going through a difficult time but embracing transformation. So everything that you, again, transformation, everything that needed transformation is being transformed and is being allowed. Like it is that energy which is now to leave, but even in that energy you were looking forward to this. So when this conversation comes up, when this letter comes up, if your next precious memory for some of you will be a letter which is a tell all, like which will reveal this person's thought to you, like everything that this person thinks they will reveal to you in a letter. If this is a letter, they will explain to you how much they have missed you and how much you have like been on their mind. If it is a celebration, and if it is literally your wedding speech, like the speech they are giving, your partner is giving at the wedding, then they will talk about the time when you are not in their life and everything they have gone through. And it is also the energy that is transforming and leaving, that is going. But you have immense respect. The reason it appears in this reading is because you have immense respect for the time. I can remember an ad where a guy was waiting for a girl for a long time, and the girl, when she came, she was like, why didn't you tell me that you were waiting for such a long time? The guy just responded, I don't know, I just liked waiting for you. And so it's like that. So they really, like, you had a very difficult time without each other in separation. If it's a like friend, then when you did not meet, you missed each other, but you have respect for that as well, that period of separation, because it only made you realize how much you actually love each other and want to be with each other. So Ace of Shells, there's a new beginning of love, there's a new beginning in material life as well. And like it could be coming together of two people materially, in the sense that you come together in a marriage and your resources, like now you are a joint force. So yeah, it could be that, or it could be coming together in a very tangible sort of way. It could also be coming together of business, like as business partners, or people who will now collaborate in reality to create a vision in their mind together. So vision they have in their minds, and they'll create it together. It is a new beginning in love as well. So this new chapter, they're saying that when they were going through this difficult time, all they had in mind and what they had, like what kept them going, is that thought of that Ace of Cups, that one cup of love that they will offer to you. That when they'll be able to, oh my god, that sounds like I'm whiny. Okay, when they will be able to say to you that you are the one, and that they love you, and you are literally the person that they want to have their joys and, that moment of celebration and fun and laughter and everything with, like the Three of Cups, that like every day I want to hang out with you in the evening. Like every day when I come back from work, it is such a beautiful feeling. Every day when I come back from work, I want to chill with you, and I want to crack jokes with you and talk about the day with you. My heart is melting for you, group 2. So the letter might have a conversation like that. If it is a wedding speech, feels like a wedding speech to me. So because we also have wedding cards later, it could be your wedding day, it could be your wedding day, okay? And you're just thinking about all that will change for you, like everything that will change for you. And so but they're talking about like every little moment of joy that I ever have in my life, that I want to have in my life, I want to have them with you. And literally the things that I have enjoyed in my life, I've said literally a lot, but at this point I don't even care. So the things that I have enjoyed in my life the most beautiful memories in my head, the happiest memories in my head are with you. Then they will also go on to say that I want to have my 10 of fossils, like 10 of pentacles, like everything, like the family, the wealth, the abundance, all my dreams coming true, everything with you. Oh god, group 2. Okay, so it's like we want to have a lot of dogs. Your partner might be interested in. Why did I say partner? It could also not be a partner, but it feels like so much. It feels so much like a partner. If it's a friend, they'd be like, I want you to be part of all my family gatherings. Like whenever there's a big moment in my life, I want you to be part of it. If it's a partner, then literally partner is saying that all my uh, celebration, like everything in my life, everything, like when I experience anything in my life that is huge, that is happy, that is great, that is joyous, and that is um, like that brings happiness, I want to share with you. all the pets, all my like best things in life I want to share with you. And they're saying that, and you're my most precious thing. I can't imagine having something. I'm literally channeling them. I can't imagine having something beautiful, great in my life and not be able to share that with you. It would be meaningless, like if you're not by my side. The truth is, even if you're not by my side, you will be by my side because you will be in my heart. So why not tell you the truth? Why not make it a reality when I can't change things in my heart? The only thing I can do is change things in reality, and that is to make you a part of my life, so that what is in my head and what is in my heart can also be outside my reality. That is what they'll tell you. Then Two of Cups, this is a moment of love. This is a moment of where you tell, like, this is a Two of Cups. This also feels like Two of Cups. You will be like, as crocodile, I don't know if I can, like, if I'll ever be able to love you the way you deserve as a butterfly, but I tell you, in my crocodile heart, all I feel is love for you, butterfly. And butterfly is like crocodile. I might not know a lot of crocodile things, okay, but what I know of life, being a butterfly, I can tell you that the only living being that I'm in love with, and in love with in the sense that I understand what divine is. Like, my understanding of divine love is through you, crocodile. Like, me as a butterfly, I don't know if I'll be able to love you in a crocodile way, but in my butterfly way, I love you the most, something like that. So now you have dolphins, and I said that with like crocodile and butterfly, but it is the dolphins. And the dolphins are like the happy water creatures, so you will like be melting in emotions. Literally, you'll be like, I don't want my life the way it was. I could only bear it because I knew that one day I'm gonna end up here with you. So that's why the transformation, like, everything is changing, everything needs to change. What kept me going throughout my life was this belief, this faith that one day I'll be united with you. And the joy, you are just dancing. That's why it feels like a wedding. If you get the letter, if it's a conversation, literally dancing. When you're reading this letter, you would like read one paragraph, do a dance, second paragraph, do a dance. And then when you get to the end of the letter, you're like asking people where do they need a treat, like in which restaurant, like where can you give them a treat, like at what place. You'd be like, where do you want to go, where do you want to celebrate, like this. It's that huge, like you're literally dancing. If this person is giving a speech, or if this person is saying it to your face, you are melting. You are not even here. I don't know where you are. You can write in comments. If someday this happens, it resonates, come back and write in comment where you are when this happens. Then Four of Branches, which is like Four of Wands, which is like the twin flame soulmate. So you have two twin flame soulmate cards together side by side. Then you have Ten of Cups, Three of Shells. What is happening? Group 2. Whew. I think this is what I had in mind when I was doing this reading. So it could be a wedding. This is a wedding card. Usually it shows like the typical Four of Wands card shows a wedding scenario. So it could be you getting married, or you realizing the connection that you have, this person expressing to you. The next uh, memory for some of you could be the letter, because it feels like so obvious, like a letter, and this person expressing, like it could be a text, in not literally like a letter, but a text, or a like a confession you get in an email, or long, very very long text where they're saying that you are the one, and I knew that you are the one, that if I'm ever married, I knew that it will be with you. And you know that spirit is coming together in order to make this happen, and this is not an ordinary connection. This is a very spiritual connection, something you know that was promised to you in this life, and now is now being delivered by the universe. And this was in the stars, and it's coming from the stars, and it's coming from the beyond, and it's happening on this planet. So I'm very, very, very happy for you, group two, as you can all already say. And Seeker of Fossils. This is likely an event that the Seeker of the Fossils is your back of deck energy. So this is likely an event that you've been waiting for a long time. You've been progressing towards a long time. And when I looked at the camera, it was 3939, which is a mirrored number. So it could be a situation where you had a lot of messages from the universe, a lot of guidance from the universe to end up in this situation in at this moment. Okay, I'll end your reading here, group two. I think it was a great reading. If it resonated with, how will you know if it resonated with you? If you liked the reading, then let me know. You will only know in future if it resonated. And if it happens very soon, then do come back to the reading to tell me how much actually happened of what all we predicted. Otherwise, if you really like the reading, then give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, to get more readings like this. Otherwise, I'll see you in another reading sometime very, very soon. Take care. Group 3. So if you chose this card, Ruby in Fuchsite, which I called Fuchsite because some of the uh, places where I was looking for pronunciation, they actually called it Fuchsite, but then I also found places where they called it Fuchsite. I am personally inclined to call it Fuchsite. So this mysterious card that you've chosen, it is very mysterious. I'll tell you why. Because when I was shuffling for your gemstone card, I usually, when I shuffle gemstone card, I had set the intention for the card that will most resonate with your situation to come through. So when I was shuffling, the first card I saw was Ruby in Bookshite when I started shuffling, and I just had a feeling that this card will come, this card will fall. Like today, I'm gonna have a group which is gonna get this card, and then I like pulled the card for group 1. It was not it. For group 2, it was not it, and then a card came for you, and I was like, why do I feel like Ruby in Bookshite will come, and why this card? And suddenly it was this card, and I was like, oh my god, I was shocked. So obviously this there is something about this reading which is just meant for you. Like, it's, if you're drawn to this group, there is absolutely, like, there is some message here that you are absolutely meant to get. Okay, so this gemstone talks about removing the residues from the unhealthy relationships in your life, which are living as a part of your trauma, as a part of your like painful memories which are really not serving you. It helps you remove those memories and helps you rise in self-love, rise in that energy of unconditional love, especially towards your own self. So this is a very empowering card when it comes to love, and also it combines two things come together in order to form this ruby in Fuchsite, which is also sometimes called ruby Fuchsite. It is Fuchsite and ruby together. It comes together, like they form separately, but they come together to form this energy. And this also combines matters of heart and matters of mind, in the sense that it helps you put into perspective, mentally put into perspective matters of heart. So get a clearer picture, get a more logical picture, and stops you from suffering unnecessarily, where you could just literally see the lesson in the situation and move on. So that is that energy Ruby in Fuchsite has, but it mostly has that self-love energy, that energy to help you understand that you deserve your unconditional love and attention. Like, and that is not a simple thing. Like, I might tell you simply, but it is realizing that you deserve your unconditional love happens gradually, happens in stages. It is not something that you can learn through mind. It has to be felt in your spirit. So that awakening to self-love, to the energy of self-love, this gemstone causes. So looking at the situation and some of your cards, and looking at the situation that the stone talks about and some of your cards, I feel like the next memory that you create with this person is the one where you realize you rise in self-love. If it is a situation, since it is the coming together of two different stones, Fuchsite and ruby, I feel like it could be a counterpart situation. If you are in a relationship where you feel like it is your divine counterpart, then you can take it as a confirmation. But the next precious memory you're going to create with them is going to be one where you rise in self-love, because you understand that some of the ways in which they are treating you, some of the things that you have placed in your heart as a part of your interaction with them, or however they treated you, knowingly or unknowingly, the things that you have kept in your heart because of that is not serving you, is giving you more pain than joy, or serving any practical real purpose, fruitful beneficial purpose. So you realize that it is time to let that go and rise for yourself. So your precious memory could be one where they show you that you deserve that self love, that deserve that love, um like you deserve your own love, and they hurt you in a way where you understand divine counterpart situation, high level soulmate situations are strange in the sense that we are able to love them even when they are hurting us. We are able to see beyond the illusions of 3D or illusions of this practical world, or our dynamic with them in this world. So it could be so that you have an interaction with this person and you realize that no matter what the situation is like with them, you are not going to hurt yourself for that anymore, and you can sense that they love you, but the fact that they are not doing anything about it or treating it in a way which is not beneficial to your situation, you are able to let it go and rise in self-love. And why this happens to be your next precious memory is maybe because you would always remember this as the day when they taught you how to love yourself, or they taught you how to not prioritize anyone else above yourself. Like they they hurt you to make you understand that you don't deserve the hurt, or you don't deserve the pain, something like that. So but it is not a hurtful situation, it is also a situation of realization, a lot of realization. The only reason I say hurt is because despair has come in. Okay, so merchant, your first gypsy oracle card is merchant. So it feels like you're looking to exchange things with this person, exchange ideas, or exchange uh, if it's a like relationship sort of a dynamic. If it's a friend, then you can take the things to be applicable to you in whichever way it is applicable. But if it is a like partnership situation, then maybe you are trying to exchange something like ideas, thoughts, or things that you think could help them, things that you have realized that could help them. You know that you love this person and you have waited for this person, and this person is very precious to you, but it fills your heart with fear to know that you would have to encounter them and talk to them, because they have already hurt you a few times, and you don't know what you are going to get with them next. So you're very, very cautious. Just the thought of putting yourself in the situation with them where you have to interact with them fills you with despair. Okay, you're like, sometimes honestly you have had moments where meeting this person was being so difficult for you energetically, mentally, emotionally, that you are like, over my dead body. It could be so. But this interaction with them happens in a way where you're very, very anxious, you're very, very scared about how it will be, but you also like this person a lot. So it is a very strange situation, strangely emotionally charged situation, where there is a lot of emotional, like it is emotionally charged in the sense that one person could say something and the other person could get hurt, and they are literally at the edge. I have said literally so many times. I should like give the name of the topic, like I should call this video literally the literally video, but yeah. Please forgive me for that. Like I should not ask for forgiveness, but I'm just saying. I know you're nice. So this despair, it makes me feel that like you could, like you're standing on edge of the mountains. Like you could hurt them very easily, they could hurt you very easily, and you know that you are aware of this dynamic. This is a situation that you have thought about a lot, the thing that you are coming together to create as your most precious memory. The next precious memory, not most, the next precious memory is the maybe I'll do a most precious memory with the person. Yeah, I'll do that next. Yeah, not next, maybe next to next. Yeah. So a seven of shells, it's like seven of cups. You have thought about this, like various situations, like what could it be when I talk to this person, or when I meet this person, what would it be like, what would we talk about? And this is your dream, somehow attached to your dreams and visions. Like again, this ruby in Fuchsite, it's everything that you know is not serving. And every, like matters of heart, getting clarity, it's like looking for that clarity in the situation. And even in this situation, you are constantly thinking, what will the person say next? Because I told you that that is the kind of energy. What will the person say next? What will the person do next? Because you're so susceptible to get hurt, your emotions are so susceptible to get hurt, that you constantly think about it. And then you have hanged man, which is looking at, like, you, because of this situation, because of you meeting this person, and this encounter that you have with this person, you're going to wake up to a different perspective, a different way of looking at the situation, which you didn't have earlier. Maybe you will calm down after meeting this person. Keeper of sacred tradition, which is the Hierophant card. So you will realize that this person, there is something very conventional about this situation. This person is very conventional with you. This person is very experienced in terms of handling this situation, and you are learning from this experience, in the sense that the the way they appear calm, their demeanor in this situation is making you think that there is a lot that you could learn from this person about how to handle this situation. This situation is like, this reading is like totally using my channeling abilities, because my mind is not understanding the situation. All I'm doing is channeling. Four of shells is, so this is a very conventional situation. The way you meet this person and the setup is very conventional. You've thought about this a lot. It is happening in a very ritualistic way, where you two have decided to meet for something. And four of shells, it's disappointing how ritualistic and conventional this is. Ace of fossils is in the reverse, so, and also king of pentacles is in the reverse. So something tangible and material that you wanted to give way to with this person has been it's not coming through. You've, like, the discussion, the result of this discussion is that this person is not ready yet. Eight of fossils, but you know that they are still working. Like, ace of pentacles is reversed, and king of pentacles is reversed. So it's not the beginning, like you're not beginning something new, but you're working, like the same is going on. Whatever energy you are in, you are going, like, in that same energy. This person is either telling you that they are not ready for you, this person just telling you that they are not ready for you, but it goes on to become your precious memory about them. Why? Because, yeah, three of pentacles, but they decide to collaborate with you, cooperate with you at some level. Like, they are in this energy where they come together with you to create something. They're like, I will call you, or I will help you. Like, if there's a counterpart situation, they might tell you that I will update you about the spiritual progress, and we will keep in touch, but don't expect that we can be together, or I don't see us together. So I don't see us getting together, at least not at this point. But we can be friends, or we can. It is disappointing, but also a very precious memory, in the sense that you understand that they are not being able to resist you. If it's a friend sort of situation, you understand that they are not able to resist you, that they are denying a new way of doing something and establishing it in a, like establishing it firmly, so that you can both enjoy the abundance from this situation. Even in a relationship, they don't want to establish the relationship in a way where you can enjoy the abundance of coming together with this person, but this person is still willing to work with you at some level, because you also have eight of fossils and three of fossils, the pentacle, like the pentacle cards of collaboration and working upright and together. So they are willing to work with you, only not settle down or not collaborate with you, like not, they're saying that don't think that we are going to come together, don't expect that from me. Like, it is not coming together in the sense that you can see a future with me or something solid, you can expect something solid, but they are giving you something, or you are maybe seeing their despair. Maybe the despair you feel is not yours, you will obviously be able to feel it, since mirror, like energy is at some level mirrored and we are able to sense it, you would be able to feel their despair. But the despair could be theirs, like they are in a situation where you understand that they are going through something which is very very difficult, and they think of you, and even though they are not admitting it, like ruby in Fuchsite. So waking up to self-love, they are understanding, they are trying to show off for themselves, they are trying to protect themselves, they are trying to love themselves, and they are also asking you to do that. But in the process, they are revealing to you how precious you are to them. Like somehow they can't ignore you. Their idea of self-love is associated with their idea, or sorry, their idea of self-love is associated with your well-being. They are like, if you are not happy, or they might not say it, but you'll feel it, that if you're not happy, how can I be doing well? Something like that. This is a very strange situation, very strange. I feel like pulling some more cards. Okay, the back of the deck energy is the world. So a chapter is coming to a close with this encounter that you're having, six of shells beneath that. So a chapter is coming to a close in the sense that you're deciding that like you're definitely putting an end to a chapter. It could be a difficult phase that comes to an end with this situation, but this goes on to become your next precious memory. Maybe you don't get to talk to this person at all, so whichever, like whatever moment you are getting with this person, whatever conversation you're having with this person, it goes on to become very precious with you, even though this conversation may not be to your liking, but it is your precious memory, in the sense that there is a lot of reading it in between the lines, that you understand this person's emotion in the way that you have not understood, like in a way that reveals to you their emotions. Okay, their emotions for you. I'll just give it one more shuffle, and you're understanding that this person feels something more than they reveal. Okay, let's trees next precious memory with their person. Seven of feathers, seven of swords. Truth is not being revealed in this situation. Whatever is happening, truth is not being revealed in this situation. Okay. um Three cards. Okay, the Empress, strength, and nine of feathers. It's like there's a lot of anxiety about this situation manifesting into that ultimate vision that you have, whether or not it's going to be that ultimate thing, whether you are going to have your Queen of Pentacles moments, whether you're going to have that moment with this person. Okay, King of Pentacles is reversed, Queen of Pentacles is upright. So you are ready, but this person is not. And whether or not you will have this moment to emerge as the Queen of Pentacles, Guardian of Shells, and Four of Fossils. So yeah, Guardian of Shells is like the King of Cups, but not revealing their emotions, being very very protective of their emotions. So that is what is happening. It's a very strange situation. Has a bit of like first group's energy here, where I feel like I should not have revealed it. But if you felt drawn to group number one, maybe you want to watch it. Not sure, but it feels like this person is not revealing to you how they feel. Back of the deck energy now is Four of Feathers. Okay, they are sleeping with their emotions. They're resting with their emotions. They're not revealing. And yeah, Seven of Feathers. It's Seven of Swords. Not revealing true nature. Queen of Pentacles. Really worried that whether or not they'll be able to materialize the abundance with this person. Guardian of Shells, King of Cups, and Four of Fossils. Obviously, emotions like they're keeping their emotions close to their chest. Okay, that's the situation. But you end up realizing that you are the Queen of Pentacles because of some interaction, which is why this situation ends up being a very precious situation for you, group 3. And you know, if you like this reading, then do let me know in the comments. I'll end your reading here. Otherwise, yeah, also give a thumbs up if you like the reading, and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to get more such readings. Otherwise, I'll see you in another reading sometime very, very soon. It was nice hanging out with you, group 3. Take care.